This is Scary Tales from a YouTuber. Episode 1, Red Face. Red Face was a school. Red Face was supposed to be Red Face actually was at a school. Red Face was used to be an ordinary student, just like us. But something about Red Face wasn't good. He was named Peter, and he got killed by a psycho murderer. Peter also snapped one day, saying that he would die, because he knew the psycho murderer was going to kill him. 1 month later, 2 months later, 1 month after he was killed, he said the murderer was revealed to be a worker in the school. It was a tragedy, and now the missing kid was explained. But he snapped, and now his ghost haunts the school as you know it, and he probably still haunts the school to this day. And Red Face, if you haven't known him, he's basically a person you didn't know. But I can't describe him right now. But here are the things I do know about him to describe. His pupils were a little small. There was blood coming out of his left eye. And there was blood coming out of his right side of his mouth. But in 2001, 11 children was missing. The first child went missing. 2 children actually went missing by getting killed by Red Face and stuffed into a tar pit outside the school. The third children went missing when he somehow found 2 guns in the school, and Red Face caused him to commit suicide. So he shot the 2 guns to his head. And basically tomorrow at school, after that fateful day, he was sent to the hospital where he died. And basically, the 4th kid was talking one day. Here it is. Sammy, get to go. Go! No. You have to go, dude.
I can't.
Why? I don't know. Yeah, but then, actually, the 4th and 5th kid, basically, they died after they choked themselves to death and basically laid down. The 6th kid went missing after he entered the cafeteria, jumped up to the desk. After he started to hallucinate, and then he saw some pills, but he mistaked them as burgers. It was funny at first. Students actually thought it was funny at first, but then he overdosed the pills. Now there was juicy red foam coming out of his mouth. He was choking on the foam, and then he laid down on the floor. The 7th kid went missing. As there was a broken light. As they touched the broken chemicals in the light, he started to fall down the table and die. The 8th kid went missing due to eating too much hand sanitizer. The 9th kid went missing as he once went to a restaurant at the night, and basically he saw horrible hallucinations of Red Face. That means he started to swallow red foam. Same like the 6th kid, but this was different. As Red Face started zooming into his face and choked and started going in his body and exploding. These were actually the 9 kids that went missing. The other two kids went missing due to faulty body parts because of him. Later on, 10 years after these incidents happened. The cameras started going low on power, so they decided to make night watchmen with flashlights wandering around the school. They saw black figures saying that it was the 11 missing children. Then they heard vacuuming, as there was something in the school that wasn't supposed to be there. Years later, he described, for some reason, he started going crazy. The second night watchman, as there were 5 watchmen, saw black figures, the same as that one saw in the black figures. Then, what he did is kill himself. The third night watchman, he saw the same hallucinations as the 9th kid. This time, his face went so horrifying, as this was not, as some people were saying, it was just joking like CGI or something. But it wasn't. It was way different than CGI. Then he died, as there was a gigantic flashing light and a flash grenade. Then he plopped down on the floor, like he just jumped randomly on a faceplant. The fourth night watchman, as he saw this, he described it as flamethrower hell. The fourth and fifth one escaped the school peacefully, but they forced the police to shut down the school. But he still roams the school to this very day. But then in 2013, he went out of the school, haunting the neighborhood, haunting the earth as we know it. And they say he still haunts us to this very day.